Yeah, we're here with Tuna Vicious live. East End Hastings Records is doing this for the upcoming Piss Test mixtape set to be released September 11th, 2011. Online, iTunes.
We're just picking up some entrails. We usually take them from the butcher and we take them up and turn them into perfume.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Tell us about that Piggy's Palace t-shirt. Where'd you get that from?
For the segue from the See Next Time album into the Innovator album, which was my second one, I recorded a 4-track EP called Piggy's Palace. After releasing it, I was approached by a gentleman who had spent a lot of time at the Piggy's Palace and was just happened to be sitting in his closet for 15 years waiting for me. So I was gifted it. So I guess you could say the universe gave it to me.
Nice. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And we're here behind Save On Meats, the famous, legendary. We want to talk about your new album, your new project you got going on, and I know you got actually a few things going on. First is your mixtape, and you also have your LP, your full-length album, I and the Triad. And but let's talk about what you got coming up first, and that's the Piss Test mixtape. September 11th is coming out, right? Can you tell the fans about the new project?
Well, notice the new school that was doing seminars with the likes of like Alice Cooper, and it's run by Bob Ezrin. So I'm like, this is fucking somewhere I have to go. I, out of sheer frustration and madness, drove down to Nimbus School of Recording Arts and rolled up in a fucking almost hostile manner, rolled my window down and just screamed out, hey, does anybody here love hip hop or what? And fucking this little fucking Filipino guy pops up his fucking head and he goes, I do. Ran over to the car, and that was like the beginning of August, so it's been almost exactly a year. So we started recording. So basically, the Piss Test mixtape is mostly everything we've recorded, but not album ready in the last year, plus those sessions, but then the original sessions with the retards, but then remixed and remastered by DJ Junkee so that they became the jewels that they are.
Right on. Thank you. And I was reading here you had a few original release dates, and why did you push those release dates back, and why is September 11th the final official release date for the Piss Test mixtape?
Because I practice an absolute non-contrivance in my art. I let the projects create themselves. If you try and think it out too much, then you fucking ruin the formula. So I just make it happen. So I always love to set tentative release dates, but fucking I'm about as good as fucking Dr. Dre at keeping them. But being that 9/11 is such a fucking shocker of a date, and we are actually fucking almost finally fucking done. It seemed like a perfect fitting day to release the album, officially, unofficially.
Right on. Yeah, you know, I heard a few tracks, man. It's got some influences, punk. There's new fucking gangster shit, wave. What can fans expect to hear from Tuna Vicious' new shit? And
well, DJ Junkee and I are cut from the same cloth in that we're just no frills, no gimmicks, and we don't try, and it just is what it is. And so our two basic elements together combined to, you know, form something new. And fuck, man, it's so funny because I used to try so hard and try and garner acceptance, and now I don't give a shit. And the music just gets better and better. I'm just about constant elevation. I've only been MCing for 5 years, so still not yet at a grandmaster level, but definitely slick, definitely vicious with fucking raps.
your last album, Slick Vic Innovator, you introduced us, it was Slick Vic on the cover. Fans want to know more a little bit about the Slick Vic character. Can you describe?
The album was testosterone, cocaine, gamma hydroxybutyrate fueled. You can hear the aggression of the lyrics. And then I recorded at Greenhouse with Doug Nogler, and he was a rock producer, so it definitely has absolutely no hip hop influence except for my input. So yeah, it was interesting, and I wanted to do something heavy. Fucking just mash up all of the music that I listened to as a kid and fucking put it through the hip hop hop grinder and just fucking, you know,
Sweet. Yeah,
boil the cauldron, throw in a little period blood, and fuck what you got.
Yeah, if you're,
Yeah.
word of mouth is going around. Slick Vic is naming prosties. He's killing government hookers. Is that correct?
Government hookers. This is interesting. I read a document called the Aboriginal Genocide, and it speaks of young natives being kidnapped and being pushed into government prostitution. So I read lightly on it, and then kind of within the Slick Vicious vigilante fucking character, being that he's a pedophile assassin, I figured he was also an agent to assassinate government hookers whose leashes may have got caught. They got a little too far away and started talking. So Slick Vicious hunts government hookers. Now the funny thing is that the new Lady Gaga release, and she was working on the album at the same time that I was concepting. It actually has a track called
Government Hooker
on it.
Yeah.
So yeah. Being an artist, we're all tapped in, right?
Sure. Yeah.
What
do you target diddlers, specifically Catholic leadership and various religious undertones on some of the songs? Can you tell us about some of these ideas?
Just to expose these systems of power, which men tend to use this power to take advantage of people that are weak. It's the classic tale, but. For me to create characters like that, just to personify this into a character that just gives you so much range and freedom to just fucking make it laughable. I mean, fucking. I put on a green mask and I fucking throw a fucking voice on and throw a little bit of dope in me and I become Giblets, or throw a fucking
Nazi Pope.
Yeah, you throw a cardinal mask on me, a fucking ring in my arm, and a fucking. A skull mask and throw a couple swatties on it, and I become the Nazi Pope, and then I inhale instead of exhale when I'm talking.
Okay, so yeah, let me get this correct. So just to make it very clear, so you are also Nazi Pope, Giblets, Slick Vicious, the prostitute, the government prostitute killer, and anything else? And of course,
Tuna Vicious, a disinformation agent. The original concept that was bestowed on me from the universe when I first started writing, just researching family history and genealogy, and just fucking reading a lot of Freemasonry in my family, and I just came up with this concept that I would become a disinformation agent. So if I act crazy enough, and am crazy enough, and whatnot, I can say things and plant ideas, thoughts, memes, viral memes into the fucking into the general population, and then it's like, okay, well, fucking, you distribute a half truth, and then it's out there, but it's not really out there. It discredits it. It's like what the Simpsons did with the Stonecutters episode, where if you put something onto like fucking national TV, it just demystifies it. So but the thing is that it actually becomes even more complex now, because if I demystify something, it actually may make it more mystical, because of the fact that I'm a disinformation agent here to distribute half-truths. Basically, it's the same thing the Jews did with the Christ myth 2,000 years ago, just to distribute this fucking system of oppression. Okay. And then they held on to the Jewish mysticism of Kabbalah and fucking then controlled the rest of the population with Christ myth.
Understood. That Christ myth shit is deep, man. Well, hey, let's talk videos out there. Underground, independent videos. And a lot of it's raw, a lot of it's very creative, and it looks like working with a crack shoe budget has actually helped develop particular skills in making these underground videos in the purest form. Tell us about this video. They want to know about this, the Randy Skeet, Revenge of the Mess Sluts, and Randy Skeet. Is Randy Skeet on the label, or is that just a hoax? There's rumors going around that she's on the label.
She was a female that I had labeled a Nazi slut who may or may not have handed out STDs to a group of males, and then one of the another Nazi slut, because they all have swastikas tattooed on them, and they do methamphetamine, so I call them Nazi meth sluts. Gave me the tape of the other meth slut getting boot fucking all the boyfriends and giving them all herpes. So I took the video and then I just edited it to a trailer. So I have the original like snuff video of her getting boot fucked, getting her arm broken, but I haven't released that. That'll be like special bonus material. So the Revenge of the Mess Sluts is a trailer for a
Is that gonna be on the
snuff
DVD?
Yeah, snuff DVD.
Okay, is that gonna be on the upcoming DVD you got planned?
Yeah, Sketching and Scathing in East Van with DJ Junkee and Tuna Vicious.
Sketching and Scathing in East Van with DJ Junkee and Tuna Vicious.
Yeah.
Sounds great. Look out, yeah, bonus Randy Ski. Look out.
Yeah.
Now you know, obviously, you know, you're underground. You paid your dues. You say you've been rapping for 5 years, and obviously.
Nah, I haven't paid my dues yet, but I'm fucking working on it.
Working on it.
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck that, man.
Well,
because there's people ahead of me that fucking still gotta pay their fucking dues, man. Respect the architects. You know
word.
what I mean?
Cool. Fans want to know. How did you build your skills? Because you have various different rhyming styles, and true hip hoppers can appreciate that.
I built my skills by accident. Fuck, man.
Did you just start listening to rap and start?
No. Fucking just being a fucking being a consumer of all things that go against the grain that are. I just consume it and then regurgitate it through regurgitate my fucking prism, you know, refractalize the fucking light. I don't know. I don't try it. It's just because I keep doing it and because I stay dedicated that I become better. I don't try to. And if you are someone who starts and if you take a year of working on albums and you're no better from the beginning to the end, then quit. There's like Matchup, 15 years and fucking the last time he came out, fucking better, just different styles, constantly elevated.
Word.
Big boy, fucking outcast. That being said, if I can, don't be shocked if I do break through into the industry and you think that I do sell out.
That guy's all tattooed up and he's fucking walking like a chick.
That's called fag swag.
Fag swag.
Yeah, no, fag swag.
Fag swag. Anyways, man, thank you so much for your time. There's also, you know, we want to give you something. If there's anything else you would like to say to your friends out there and anybody that's listening, anything you would like them to know before we close this interview?
Yeah, to make the transition to become an artist is a long, arduous journey, and it's a long, lonely one. And to finally garner accolades, the fucking wonderful feeling because you sit in your cutting room and you're constantly building your skills, and there's so many times that you just want to fucking stop because fucking obviously fucking wallow yourself out, but then fucking persevere and fucking
good stuff.
So yeah, just don't try and fucking
go. All right. Well, thanks, man. Thank you, Tuna Vicious. I look forward to talking to you pretty soon. We want to speak to you again just before the album comes out. We're going to document the making of the Piss Test mixtape.
I just want to give a shout out to Dj Junkee and thank him for letting me into Hastings Records Nazi Pope. It was a perfect match. Like blonde and a brunette, fucking interlocked together, fucking 69. It's a beautiful thing. So yeah, 111.
Right, 111. Peace.